weekly training call. A lot of good stuff going on, but I wanted to really talk to you a little bit about the great promotion the company has given us. If you're not familiar with that, the company has certainly increased our compensation plan with a bonus plan substantially, enough that I think everybody is getting super excited about it. But one of the things that's going to be really important is that we start to talk to people. So I'm going to switch over to some slides, and I'm going to take you through a presentation on how we can go about talking to people during these times, because one of the things that we do know is it's going to be really important. Oh, let's hope I didn't mess this up. It's going to be really important that we, there we go, from the start, that we, I don't know, why is it not sharing? I just want to make sure my slides come up, guys. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So, with this great new promotion, it's going to be really important that we talk to everyone. And depending on whatever rank you want to advance to, whatever rank you want to maintain, and more importantly, whatever rank that you want to have your group move to, everybody's got to be talking. And you've got to be talking to as many people as possible. I remember, as they were laying out this promotion, I knew a little bit of it from Bobby, but as they were laying out this promotion, I was just like, names just kept coming through my head, and I've done nothing but stay on the phone, either through talking to people, texting people, or through Facebook, particularly going back to some of my contacts that just haven't done it for one reason or another. And part of what I'm saying very simply is there are a lot of people that we all know, and I know you're doing really well, but there's a lot of people that are losing their businesses. And you've heard the statistics, over 30 million people are unemployed today. It's crazy figures. I've never heard such figures, and some of it is starting to hit home. I know one of our local restaurants, it's a great breakfast place. It's a woman that runs it, and she does breakfast, lunch, and only till about 3 o'clock. But after 21 years of running that, she's had to shut the door, not going to reopen again. So a lot of that's going on, but these are ideal candidates for us. But we can't spend a lot of time with one or two people. So we've got to get the word out there to a lot of people. So I'm going to talk about all the different channels that we can be talking to people, sharing our information with, because the one thing we know is whoever shares the most is going to get the most people in, and is going to get the most volume, is going to get the most rank advancement. And therefore, they'll be a great winner of the promotion. The cool thing about the promotion is it's not meant to be the top 5 or the top 25. Everybody's playing against themselves. So as long as you go to work and you do what you need to do, that bonus will be there. It's not like you have to worry about what other people are doing. So it is a really exciting bonus that the company has given us. And, so exciting to be part of a company that literally is, debt-free. And on top of it, because of the virus and not being able to do the regionals, we have all this additional money. So, if you're talking to them face to face, it's simple as, and I just went over this conversation with somebody before, it's as simple as saying, I might have something that'll help you. So if you identify a need, whether it be the product or more likely the opportunities days. I know I just had a message coming through, somebody I'm going back and forth with on Facebook and Messenger. And apparently she cleans houses and is looking for people whose houses she can clean, because I know some of my friends and we just don't want the help in the house right now because they're in everybody's house. So, it's as simple as saying, once they've identified a need, whether it be product or opportunity, just say, I might have something that'll help you. Then go ahead and share the video. One of the things that I'm trying to make sure that I do, and it works really well. I just had a lady buy, funny, I think one of the conversations we did on a Monday night, or one of the daily chats, I just sold a fat burn. Well, I just sold another fat burn. And I think that's going to be a big trend, because I can tell you, some of my doctor's offices are moving a lot more fat burn than they had. I've got one office, she's sold 45 bottles in just this month. So we're at the 4th today. I mean, she's already ordered twice. So it's it's pretty cool what's going on. But, you know, people have been sitting around their house, and we were trying to figure out if tennis today, is it 6 weeks, 7 weeks? We didn't know the last time that we actually were even out playing tennis because everybody was, you know, hibernating, so to speak. So when people tell you this stuff, make it really easy on yourself. Make it really easy on them and say, I might have something that'll help you. And then go ahead and send them a video. Now, there's only 2 videos that I ever use. Very, very simple. If it's opportunity, I use that 6-minute video. You've all heard me use that, whether it's on Facebook for opportunity, if it's person to person for opportunity, if I'm texting for opportunity, if I'm talking on the phone, I'm always sending the 6-minute video. This way I don't have to think. I don't have to think about anything. And I know it's 6 minutes, so it only takes them 6 minutes to get through it. If it's the product, I'm sending them the ABC video. Still, I mean, there's not a greater video out there. The company can try, but because this is not a company video, they can make claims that our company can't. So it's a perfect video. Just set the preface for it. This is what launched our company. This is what makes our company so exciting. Yeah, we've added a lot more to it, but this is the basis of our company. And go ahead and share that ABC video so that, you know, they can see what you saw. The video has worked time and time again for getting people excited because the right person wants that anti-aging. They want to stay younger. They want to live longer. If you're texting a person, we all got a lot of people. This is a person you already know. And just think about how many times you could text if even you only had a half-hour lunch break, or 9 o'clock after the kids went to bed, or, you know, early in the morning before the kids got up, or in between breaks at work, or whatever you're doing. Everybody can text. And so it's really simple just to say, hey, do you have 5 minutes? Nothing else. The people you really know, if somebody texts me and said, hey, you have 5 minutes, I figure something's up, they need to talk or something, I'd say, absolutely, sure. You know, I wouldn't even question why they needed 5 minutes. I might be a little curious, but I wouldn't say it to them, you know, why. So they'll just say yes. Once they do that, again, text them the ABC video. I mean, it's that easy, because a lot of times if you text the ABC video, you can always bring it into opportunity. But if you're at opportunity, you need to bring it back to products right away. So, you know, you're going to want to go either way depending on the person that you know and what they may be interested in. But I think the ABC video is always a safe bet. The one that we use is a domain that actually goes nowhere, so it's not connected to anybody's marketing site. It's just abcprimetime.now. It's not a landing page. It's not a capture page. It doesn't rerun on YouTube or anything. So you can feel safe in sending that to somebody so that it won't go back to somebody else or something. But go ahead and just text them the video. And after they've looked at the video, follow up with them. I prefer to follow up on the phone. I would always follow up on the phone so that I can hear their voice. I always take this back to early on in our business. And I can remember Bobby was sitting right next to me. He was listening to my phone call. And a lot of this stuff has happened, but I had a teacher whose wife had gotten on, we had a weight loss product then, had gotten on the weight loss product. And he said to me, is this one of those pyramids? And so, you know, Bobby's like, wants to say no because pyramids are illegal. But because I could hear the tone, which you can't in a text. So if it's a text, it's a pyramid. You don't know if that's a good pyramid or a bad pyramid. Now, we're not a pyramid, but sometimes people say things excitedly, like that's exactly what they're looking for. And he was excited at the idea, the concept, not necessarily that it was a pyramid, that it was illegal, but it was his idea of where this business would take him, because he's like, if my wife loves the product and she's losing weight, well, she knows 10 friends who want to lose weight, who know 10 friends. So, you know, that's why the power of our business is so, so exciting. And this promotion couldn't be better. There are people that I literally have talked to during the day that, you know, maybe they didn't need the opportunity at that point, or maybe they're sitting on the sideline thinking, I'm not sure if this is for me. But you think about it, is there ever a better time for somebody to get involved in our company than right now? Because what's the one thing that we share forever, no matter how long we're in the company? If we're in the company 2 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, it doesn't matter. We always share our story. When I got started, Bobby and I always talk about it. When we got started in multi-level marketing, that first year we made 110,000. We always share that story. It's our story. It never changes. Well, with today's bonuses and stuff that are going on and how outrageous and how big they are, what a great story that you would have for the first 2 or 3 months to be able to share with people, you know, how successful you have been in the business. So it's a great time for everyone to get in the business and get excited and just, you know, be able to have a big business quickly. But what about Facebook Messenger? And I've actually got a few messages here that I put together, because there's a lot we can do on Facebook, and this is something you can be doing, you know, early in the morning, you know, late at night. I mean, it's crazy. Some of the Facebook messages I get are literally at, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. I guess when people can't sleep, or maybe they're getting off work at different times or whatever. But we can do a lot of things with attraction marketing on Facebook. So 2 of the ones I'm going to use are things that you can use, and we'll talk about the referral post, and then some of the ones that you can use on your own post. We've got a lot of great videos that I've been putting on our YouTube channel. So, you know, feel free to go there and take something off and go ahead and share it if you want. But this is the first one, and this would be put in Messenger. So this is really a message, and this is a message that I actually took. Tara Wilson was at a conference one time giving a talk, a really great talk, and this is what she was saying, and so I wrote it down. And so, you know, it's a great script, and you can change these scripts a little bit from what you want, but notice this script, and I just was going back through my old notebooks looking at some stuff, and actually was looking for something totally different that had to do with science information we get at these conferences. But then I thought, wow, you know, her script, totally different, probably teacher or wherever they got it from, isn't far off from the script that I've been using and I've been sharing with you all and telling you to use. But, you know, she just says, you know, I say out of the blue, she said, I wanted to run something by you real quick. I have a global business. I work from home. It may not be from you, exactly what I say, but I'm expanding my business. You know, it may not be, I was thinking of you. If you know anybody, would you look at the video type thing? So, you know, you get the idea of what is being said, but this is a message you can use for, you know, an indirect message for somebody that really you haven't surfaced a need or a want or whatever, and I just say, you know, this may sound a little crazy, or this may sound a little out of the blue, you know, I'm in a home-based business. And so, you know, the messages are very much the same, a little bit different dialect there, but they work really well. So whether you've surfaced a need or not, this is something you can send out to people very easily based on any conversation. You could have had a conversation based on recipes or something, so it really doesn't matter. But lately I've been talking about referral posts, and I know a few of you have done them, but I know there's a lot of confusion with the referral post. And this is a great way to quickly, I'm finding out, quickly get into markets that are not your market, people that you don't know. And like I said, with this promotion, we're going to want to work day and night to be able to capture some of this enormous amounts of money that the company is throwing out there. So, you know, what is a referral post? And just kind of want to really dive down and make this, and we may go a little bit longer today, but, you know, a referral post is a post that I'm going to put on somebody else's wall, not my wall, on somebody else's wall. So I'm going to call my friend up that's on the product. And actually, Dana Demmer and I were on the phone with somebody Sunday, yesterday. And the lady loves the product, loves the skincare line, is getting great results with it. So we said, would you do a referral post? She doesn't have the confidence yet to do the business. She's not quite sure that, you know, if she even wants to refer the product. She's just not sure of anything, but she was willing to do us a favor. And so this is what I would call referral post. We would ask her if it was okay if we put a post up on her wall. Now we're going to help her, you know, with the wording on the post. We're going to show her the video. We're going to do the follow-up work. She doesn't have to do anything. We're just kind of asking for her referral or her endorsement of the product. But, you know, that's the way, word of mouth is the best way to move product, because people have trust in other people. And if you say the product's good, then they want the product. So it's not selling. It's really kind of, you know, word of mouth. So this is one of the first ones I did. This is actually for Axio. So I stopped drinking energy drinks and sugary beverages. Instead, I drink nootropics drinks because, well, and you can put little emojis in all this. They're full of energy, mental focus, and recall for you. Not to mention they taste delicious. Now, if delicious is not a word you use, change it to something else. But I don't even know what that meant to you. And again, you can drop different emojis. I space this out a little bit more in a post. You know, have them drop you an emoji or a message, and then PS says hello to the other side of my brain. Now, this is the video, and again, I've been telling you, we've got all these new videos that you can use. I'm gonna let this play. They're quick videos, they move fast. So you can see, really quick video. I think it's a minute, but it gets right to the point. It's enough to grab people's attention, and at the end, it directs them on exactly what to do. So in the comments section, they'll just say more details, or you know, they'll put an emoji there, or whatever it, you know, you directed them to do. So you know, these are ways that we can market very easily, knowing that people like videos. People love videos, so you know, they like what you had to say, but they're going to shoot it to. They're going to look at the video, and then they'll shoot you a message reel. It's real easy. It just flows. It's very natural. The other one here is you can do that. You know, I love that a friend shared a secret, and then I wrote YLP, yellow pill. I've gotten rid of a handful of pills and replaced it with one. And you can do their testimony in any type way. Think benefits as you're writing these testimonies for people. No science. We don't want to see Washington State University. We don't want to see, you know, 31 peer-reviewed studies. We don't want to see any of that stuff. People don't want to know that. They want to know that somebody or you like the results you were getting with it, and they're either going to see sleep, or they're going to see energy, or mental focus. They're going to see something that says more, and it's not based on all the science. The science is there as proof, but that's not what they're buying. So, you know, at the end of this one, they're going to comment secret, and so this is another one that's out there. Such catchy tunes. I love the tunes on all these.
Remember when they seem so close? Promise to hold on if the waves getting strong. But we change our course with the wind. Found a better me in the small things you see, discovering our home again. When the day fades away and there's nothing left to say, I'll read your thoughts out loud. In the golden hour, breaking like waves in the sea, and all the lights that drown the gold.
So you see, you know, again, very quick videos, kind of catchy tunes. They move fast. Now, this is one I did on my personal wall. And for me, if you know me, you know, I don't do a lot of, you know, Facebook Lives. I haven't been overly out there as far as promoting product on my wall. I do one very low-key post maybe once a week, but I wrote, you know, rarely do I share this, but this is too good not to mention. And then I wrote aging starts at 20, which, you know, for my friends that thinking, oh my goodness, that was decades ago. But, you know, it just gets people thinking about, and then I added another short video, and you can go back and copy some of these messages, look on my post, go ahead and follow that. But this was the one, this is a little bit longer, it's a 2-minute video. So you can see on that one, I actually had a lot of people ask me what NAD was. It was okay there. Again, didn't mention the company name, didn't mention the company product, but people all of a sudden wanted to know what NAD was. But it was the video that had the credibility, not me. I wasn't pretending to be a mad scientist or pretending that I know all that. It was the video. And so again, when you go to duplicate, people can go ahead and share that same video. So if you see somebody else's site, there's a lot of girls in the company that are really, really good with Facebook. And sometimes you see things, somebody's style that you like, could be our company, could be somebody else's company. Go ahead and hit the follow button. You don't have to be friends. Maybe you don't want all their stuff coming up on the wall, particularly if they're another distributor in our company. But if you hit follow, you'll get to see a lot of the stuff that's on their wall. And again, nobody has an original thought anymore. Everybody's just copying and piecing and putting this together. And, you know, a lot of these videos I'm just going to put in our team training group as well, where this video will wind up. But, you know, we also have everything on our YouTube channel, which makes it really easy for you to share and put up on Facebook. So learn to use these different styles, you know, thinking about, you know, who you're talking to in person, who you can text, who you can use as a referral post, what kind of styles you can use on your own post. You can talk to a lot of people without a lot of time, just by, oh, by the way, if you're talking to somebody, or you got 5 minutes on a text, or you're, you know, generating more traffic through referral posts on other people's sites. So there's a lot of ways that we can actually have a huge month with our business, but we got to go to work. We got to go to work today because, you know, just like we talked about last Friday night, you know, you have to take the amount of volume, whatever level you want to be, you have to know what that number is, and you've got to divide it by the 30 days. And if you're only going to work Monday through Friday, then you got to divide it by, you know, even less, 20 days or whatever. So, you know, you got to know what you need to be doing each day, and you have to hit that mark. And if you fall behind one day, then you've got to work extra harder to make up for the day that you might have lost. And I wouldn't stop. I'd just keep going. Like I said, Bobby and I have just been reaching out to everyone we know, just kind of, you know, letting people know again what's going on, their situation. But again, it's not so much talk. It's not me talking about all the science. It's not me talking about it's a publicly traded company or anything else that doesn't pertain to them looking at a video right away and finding out what a cool company it is. And maybe if they know about the products, just kind of re-educating them on why now, you know, given what's going on around the world, all the people unemployed, but more importantly, the huge bonuses and the money that they could make for themselves and maybe for some other people right away. So it's a very, very exciting time to be part of LifeVantage, but we just got to figure out some of these newer ways of reaching people. We've got the phone, okay, that works. Texting, we all can text at this point. If you've got to get a little bit more accustomed to sharing some different videos, figuring out how to keep some videos on your phone, learn how to do it. One, it's really good for you healthy wise. You know, you got to get new synapses in the brain so that you don't have some of those terrible diseases as you get older. You need a lot of synapses, but it's fun to learn. It's motivating, it's educating. And, you know, you don't want to be one of those old people. I look at, you know, like my mother's generation at this point now. They've gone one of two ways. They've stayed up on computers. They know how to use a smartphone. I was talking to a doctor earlier today, and, you know, some of the people still have to come to the office to sit in the parking lot so that they can help them with their telemedicine. And yet other people that are older are able to use all of these devices, smart TVs, Roku, whatever they need to do. They're able to do that because they're willing to learn and challenge themselves. And boy, it is exciting when you learn all this new stuff. But very, very exciting time for LifeVantage. I know Bobby and I are super pumped and super excited about this. So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. And we look forward to talking to you real soon. Have a good night. Bye.